Hello there, everyone. Welcome to a new Let's Play with me, your host, Tim. And today, we will start playing Lost in Vivo together. There'll be some prep here that you can skip by going to the appropriate spot up here on YouTube, due to the timestamps, to skip it. This would take maybe like 6 minutes or so. I'm going to talk about what type of game Lost in Vivo is, how far I got in it, assuming I had played it before, why we're playing this game, and any... I think my viewers like to call it Timisms, which I have now adopted as a thing. It's anything you should be aware of that I do in this game to make it fun for us, I suppose. Me and you guys. Let's go to get started with this, shall we? Lost in Vivo is a first-person horror game. There will be combat in the game, and I do not know if it's a survival game. I think it's like there'll be some areas we'll be exploring similar to Amnesia, but we can fight in this game, as opposed to that game where we could not. I don't really know if it's a survival game, like if we're going to have a very limited amount of ammunition or healing supplies or what have you to get us through this game, because I did not play it very often when I had played it in the past. 2 years ago, I tried to record this game and decided just simply not to do so. The recording files are massive when I record this game at the resolution I'm recording it in, and was worried that YouTube wouldn't accept them. I think, though, now I'm not so worried about it, having finished Northern Journey, which those files were about 70 gig, all told when I was done with them. So this should be acceptable. I am no longer as concerned. But as such, the game's not 100% blind, and I've played the first 30 minutes or so of the game, but everything else will be. I've heard this is also a classic in the horror first-person realm, so it'll be good to get this one finished, as it were, played through. I'm looking forward to seeing why people like this game so much. We're playing this game because it is the fall season, and in the fall season I always play horror games, or eerie, Halloweenish themed games, something which is a bit eerie or disturbing in nature. And I believe this will qualify for all of that, based on some of the scenes I have seen play for the intro video here. For Timisms, I like walking in the games to soak in the atmosphere. In horror games, I especially don't like running, because I don't like screaming through, shouting as we tear through darkened tunnels and hallways for fear of tripping over things or encountering other creatures or what have you. So unless we're being chased, you should expect me to be walking in most places in this game. There is text in this game. I remember finding some notes and reading them, so I will read all notes on screen. And if any weapons we pick up have magazines, I will reload those weapons only when the magazine itself is completely empty, as opposed to doing it willy-nilly. This is something with me, viewer. I believe most games you get to keep all the ammo in the magazine, and it always feels wrong to me, since we don't actually stop and count the ammo to place it in a different magazine, so thus we have that other rule. There may be other house rules that we'll add as we play the game together, but at the moment, that will probably do. And holy crap, I finally was able to record the intro. That took only like 10 tries. So I'm going to cut the recording here, make sure my volume's coming out okay. I think it is. And assuming it is, viewer will be back to play a new game, so give me a few seconds. Alright everyone, it sounds like my voice is coming out well. We should be good to go. One last thing. My intention is to play this game in a similar vein to how I played No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. So, we'll be ruminating on the things we're seeing as we play the game, but there will be a bit of levity in it as I joke about how we're not in any danger, even though we're in quite a bit of it probably throughout this game. So you should expect me to be speaking more often than I don't speak in this game. That said, if we're being chased by some horrible monster, I'll probably be very quiet, as I'm desperately trying to think of how we can escape it as we tear through the tunnels to get away from whatever's coming after us. So with that said, let's now play a new game. So how are you feeling? Do you feel these sessions are still helping? You could try something a little more direct. We could start in vivo exposure therapy. That's interesting. I'm guessing then we are... What? This isn't real then. This is not what happened to us. Or is it, or we're reliving the experience of what occurred to us. Hello, and we're out here walking our dog. Let's get Corgi. I can't quite make out what's on its vest. Streetlights are on, so it would be dusk or dawn. Dusk or dawn. It would be, oh my goodness. The evening, or, leaving the, evening hours. Oh my goodness, Tim, please, use the right words. You're just starting recording. You don't want to record this another 18 times. It's either dusk, night, or dawn, but it looks like it is... Oh, I'm guessing it's dusk. It's approaching night. There's no sun in the sky, and I don't see anything lit up either, but it's cloudy out there. We seem to be walking in a neighborhood, a walled-off one, and it's a single-lane road here. That must... Maybe maintenance vehicles go down here? At this point, I would either turn around and go home with my dog, or rather, I'd rush to get... I'd be more expeditious about getting home, worried about being caught out in a storm. We're just gonna walk the dog normal speed, apparently. Missing. Jaina something. I cannot see the picture of the face at all. And I don't know if that's a person or an animal. I'm thinking it's a person. And I'm guessing it must be either early spring or winter, judging from the lack of leaves on the trees. Although it's warm enough that we're out here walking the dog. Maybe early winter. Come on, let's get a move on. Uh-oh. Shocking illegal experiments? Secret government tests? Or a man gone insane? Uh-oh. Missing people and reports of tests? Interesting. Though that's probably a tabloid. It's probably nothing we had to worry about. We're probably not going to experience anything like that. Well, the sky certainly opened up. Come on. What's our dog's name, by the way? We should give it a name. Quark. Come on, Quark. We gotta get you home. We gotta get ourselves home. I'm suddenly a little worried about being out here. Like I'm getting creeped out. Did anyone else hear that? It sounds like... Lost in Vivo. Hello, everyone. All right. Hello. That was very quick. How'd our dog get washed down into the sewer system? Well, first off, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Water drain off generally goes in, flows differently than the sewer system does, to my knowledge. At least it does here. We have water drains, and they don't go to the sewers. Nikichu. Right, well, anyway, we wasted no time in coming down here to save our dog. When I first... I'm also shouting, I apologize, viewer. When I had Press F1 to toggle flashlight. Nope. It's F. Oh, F. I guess I thought it was F1. All right. Not a very powerful flashlight. I'm glad we brought a flashlight with us, so we must have been walking the dog then during the evening hours. If we brought a flashlight with us, we expected perhaps to be caught out when it was dark outside, huh? Crazy Spyro Pyro. Lots of graffiti here. We're not the first people down in this sewer system. When I first recorded this game, viewer, 2 years ago, I had not cared for those wonderful cats I found in my backyard. So I wasn't a pet owner, and I didn't really get why you just would, like, just leave the dog. Who cares? Don't go in the sewer for the dog. You can just get a new dog. But now I get it. I get it. If Oreo had been washed down into a sewer system, there was some chance I could save her, I would go down into it too. Cuttlefish, 3011. Luxid. Bloodwolf. Hungry Demon. My madness works. Semok Bohaska. Okay, let's stop reading all the signs. The Snatcher. Merlin was a great wizard. I have a hunch if the dog was washed into the system that it's going to be this way, not that way. That way it looks like it leads back out. Nope, that's a dead end, unless we can go make the left here. Alright, I'm wrong. Not gonna be the first time that's happened. Can we run? Alright, there is a run button. Or a walk faster button, I suppose, is actually what that feels like. Press space to whistle. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that will help us navigate towards him. That doesn't mean there isn't, like, pipes in the way. Like a sealed passage. The good news is this would also tell us that Cork is alive. So... and can hear us. So we must not be too far from him. It's a rather clean sewer. It's also rather spacious that we can walk here without having to... oh, to duck there is... we can duck. Interesting. I take back what I said about it being a clean sewer system. Not quite so clean. Reminds me of the trails the slugs leave in my house when I find them. I've had 12 slugs in my house this fall season, this 2024. Most are content to just slime around in the bathroom. But I did find a large one in my living room the other day. Poor guy. Or girl. I'm not quite... or it. The fate of all slugs I find is the same. I feel kind of bad for it, but not too bad. They get a trip down to the sewer system themselves. Directly through my toilet. I used to try to bring them outside, but I just keep finding the same slugs inside. I'm pretty sure it was the same. Actually, I don't really know if it was the same slug. All slugs look the same to me. Sorry, I don't mean to be sluggist, but they do look the same. Unless they're bigger. Or leopard slugs. The dots might be a little different. Let's move on. Let's not talk about slugs anymore. I like some of the graffiti. That's kind of creepy. I guess people went here to do some drugs or something. It's not too far from the entrance. Out of the way enough that people probably wouldn't come down here for a casual or cursory check. That sounds like the stuff you play during a bad trip, though. Not something good. I wouldn't know, though. I don't do drugs. Oh! What's selected? I guess what's over in the center of the screen. The game manual. Reloads for getting guns. We have a map of some point. Change weapon is the mouse wheel or Q. We can block. Okay. So we're going to get melee weapons too then, I suppose. Flashlight. An old military flashlight. I always keep it with me in case I get trapped somewhere. I can't bear to leave the house without it. The batteries are long-lasting and had guaranteed to last all game written on the package. Oh, that's good. I've always am impressed with how good flashlights are in most of the games I play, with the exception of the original Half-Life series, which they only lasted like 20 seconds before it had to be recharged. I guess the idea there was part of our suit, right? Torn leash. My dog's leash. It got torn in the broken sewer grate. Man, you should have bought a new leash. Though I suppose that might have helped the dog if it got flushed through the system and was able to get to a spot where it could breathe again, rather than get trapped on the grate and just drown there. Keyring. The key ring that holds all the keys I have. We have our Corgi's key. Lost tape. An old tape I found at home. If I didn't find a tape player, I should listen to it. The pound is written on it. You found it at home, huh? Alright, how do I... Is it escape? That was not a tape player. This is just a radio, right? Yeah, just a radio. Man. Been a while since I've seen a radio that looks like that. I don't recognize the book at all. Alright, E is interact. Sledgehammer picked up. Can we... Oh, and tab is equip it. I guess we're going this way. We must be pretty strong if we can wield a sledgehammer. Wow! No stamina. We move forward a bit when we swing. Can we move back when we swing? No, we cannot. We can block by holding on the right button. Okay. Oh, not holding it down, just right-clicking it. I'm not strong enough to wield a sledgehammer as a standard weapon. I'm assuming we're wielding it with two hands. We must be. If we were super strong, we would be able to, like, enough to wield one with one hand, we'd be able to get our dog out of that drainage. Why was there an open grate up there? Our dog gets sucked down into the system anyway. Like, that's really weird. I suppose it could happen. I've never seen it happen in real life, though. But then, this is a video game. I feel like whenever I have a hammer weapon like this, and I'm in a three-dimensional space like this, I always feel like a cleric from like a Dungeons & Dragons or some sort of role-playing game. I doubt we're gonna get some spells to blast undead, though. Where do you think our dog is? This one. Nope. To the left. Do we explore these other passages, viewer? We know which way the dog is. Does that mean... Should we... I don't know. Let's... That's where our dog is. Let's go this way. And see if there's anything down here that might reward us. No, nothing. Okay. I will assume that, based on this one event, this one time, that there is nothing down passages if we don't hear the dog. Just dead ends. Can we whistle and run? We cannot. We can't do two things at once, viewer. Speaking and running is, or whistling and running is beyond our capabilities. Walking, though, is not. It is very pristine down here. Oh. Maybe the government was working on some sort of, like, gelatinous cubes to clean the sewer system. Surely the dog's not down there. Right? It's still in the sewers? Not in some sort of laboratory? Oh. Uh... I'm very sorry. Someone else is looking for their dog down here, or their cat, their pet. It also got washed down here, apparently. Right? I mean, it wasn't an echo. That wasn't an echo. It took too long, and it was different than our whistle. So it must be someone else. It'll be good to see someone else down here. It'll mean that we've got a friend who pays electric bills. See, he's a responsible person when we finally meet him. Cardboard boxes. Storage is very important. You don't want to keep all your... You gotta label and place all the different types of supplies in their own unique boxes and crates for your survival down here. Oh! Oh, okay. We do have someone living down here. Oh, that's a lot of maggots. That is a lot of maggots. I thought it was a TV. I'm guessing it's a microwave. Or maybe it was both. There's also pizza there. Pizza, a donut, some meat. That looks like an organ of some sort. No, it's not a donut. Okay, 2 donuts, 2 pieces of meat, slabs of meat, and pizza. Thankfully, we're not hungry. What does this say? Oh, I cannot read the top of this. There's not much on it nowadays. So I thought oh, there's not much on the TV nowadays. I think what that says. So I thought I'd make my own show. I started putting food and rancid meat in the useless old box, and all sorts of little critters would come and play. It was really relaxing to just sit on the sofa and watch the meat. But the small critters started attracting the larger ones to the show. Some horrid putrid thing kept coming by to watch, so I just pretended to be asleep till it passed. But I think it knows I'm awake. I think it's watching me, not the show on the TV. Well, I mean, maybe you should move. Nothing's really keeping you here. Well, I guess it might take a lot of time to move all the crates full of incredibly useful equipment to some other new place. But I'd move. If the neighbors are that nosy about what you're doing, I would go someplace else. I like to say that those are cockroaches, but they do not look like them. Those look like millipedes that we have here in New Jersey a little bit. We have these weird millipedes that look like this. They're not millipedes. They're some sort of weird centipede, right? They don't have that many legs. Oh, no. Okay, that was his living room. Here's his bedroom. He's got some separate rooms. That's useful, too, for storing different types of things in them. My eyes are useless. All they do now is sting and show me stuff that can't be real. If that rancid thing wants them, then I say let it have them. What? So, something ate his eyes? Or took them? Why'd I say eat them? Why was that the first thing I went to? That's probably not what happened. Can we save the game? No. Okay. Oh! This game uses particular save spots, similar to the Turok 2 game. Right, okay. We gotta find a tape recorder to save our progress. Well, someone else has been down here. We're gonna have to walk down here to put some graffiti up here. Hello? That was a knife. Wow. Wow! His eyes are gone. Oh no! That was the guy that was living down here. I guess that was him. Is that sound getting louder? The only reason why we weren't killed there or gutted is because I had my, we were blocking it at the time. Cork! Cork, it was great knowing you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Good luck living down here. You got rooms over here. If you make it over this side, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You can pack all your goods over here and so on. Forget it. We're done. No, we gotta keep going, don't we? We can't go back up and leave any longer the way we came in. You don't get to give up. Just because things get tough, viewer, doesn't mean you should give up. I am currently living testimony to that. Gotta keep going. Oh. You know, I just remembered, that was a trick. It was a trick we taught Cork to rapidly, in a very unnatural fashion, just go backwards when we were holding a sledgehammer at home for his own protection. Yes, he saw this, and it's assumed that that's what he should do. Good boy. Oh. That's a different type of light. I'm guessing Cork is busy at the moment. It would seem to be a television light of some sort, I'm guessing. Even down here, there's nothing good on television. That's disgusting. So there's a weird mildewy mold growth coming out of that pipe. What was another game that we played that we had a hammer? Oh, well, we didn't play that type of... Well, kind of did. Hexen. Right? In Hexen, we had a mace as the cleric class there. Surprised there's nothing on the other side of these. Why did you turn off? I'd not turn that off, viewer. Would it be better or worse if you were down in here and someone started playing this music? Oh? Hello? I guess we have a choice. We can continue to go forward into the hole, or we can go back. I'm guessing we go forward, though. Water level is also very high here, below us. Oh! Probably not a puddle of melted flesh. Probably not. All hope abandoned, ye who enter here. I can't remember where it's located. It might be New Jersey. But there's a there's a cave that starts with entering something that looks like this. The hole is what it's called. I watched some people do a little crawling around in it, and good God, how do they do that? The what's I'm looking for? I want to say Cortesians. That's not correct. I don't know how to pronounce it. They have to do to get into it to explore is amazing. And getting trapped in something like that would be, oh my goodness, nightmarish to me. Looks like that gentleman wasn't the only thing living down here, huh? Or it sounds like he wasn't. Oh! Oh my! We should probably keep moving in case that thing's not coming behind us. Whatever that was. I didn't get a good look at it, viewer. But I'm gonna get... Oh! Oh, sure. The hole. Well, we can't stay here, so, that's... Oh! Oh! Quite a drop. We kind of need the light on. The good news is there's only one way to go. The bad news is there's only one way to go. Oh, now there's two ways to go. Well, my wish was... No, there's still only one way to go. This way's a dead end. Yes, okay. A vast open area down here? Where are we? Thankfully, we can't make them out very well. Demons, do you think? Or experiments? That little one looked like it had some sort of, like, it looked like two heads, or one small head shifted to the right shoulder and crawling on, like, its stomach or something. Like a literal, actual stomach. Is it inhumane to keep these creatures locked up like this, do you think? Or is it the right thing to do? Then again, I guess you don't want these things just running around the sewer system. Last time monsters were in the sewer system was Vampire Bloodlines. Those horrible faces with the legs, whatever those were called, that the Zumichi had made. Such a good game, Bloodlines. That was like a strange zoo, or what's what I'm looking for? Menagerie of creatures, as someone's showing off the things that they've done. I don't want to go the wrong way anymore. Cork! This would be helpful if you were to make some sounds. Not those sounds, though. I want you to make dog sounds, not horrible monster-like noises. Cork! Oh! Hello. Well, this is nice. You have an angel statue. He is, it. Doesn't look happy, but doesn't look angry at us being here. What is this? Oh, this is how I save the game. Oh, I thought it was a tape recorder. Alright, let's save the game, viewer. Okay, and now I'm going to put a cut here and to make dinner, and I'll be back and we'll play another 30 minutes. I'll see you guys then. 1 second. Alright, everyone. Hello. We're back. Let's go ahead and keep going. Oh! I was going to comment that it was kind of odd to find that angel statue down here in the sewer system. Like, what would it be doing here? But there's nothing... well, maybe we dreamed that? It's just gone. And there's no door leading back to... It's much that there's no door leading back to that room, and we can't go back to that room. Not that there was a whole lot of anything in it, I suppose. Alright, well, the quest for Cork continues. Oh, that's a nice touch. Have a railing. Help you get up this ramp. You might actually need it, given how slippery probably the floor is here. The walls look like they're glistening too. Very damp down here. Probably gonna pick up something nasty from breathing in all the mildew and mold clinging to the walls and floor in this area. Are these, like, subway seats? It feels like it. Yeah, it feels like we're in a subway station now, a little bit, to me. Sorry, we have no trash for you, trash can. Even though you're asking us to please give you some. Decent graffiti, still, down here. We don't have any graffiti like this where I live in New Jersey. It's all just penises. Stick figures. Not that I suppose that can't be art, but it's not. Even those are not done very well down here. I like that they're all different, too. I haven't seen a graffiti be repeated yet. Yeah, this feels... Oh, the way out! This feels like a subway station now. Oh, man. Seeing columns like this with a locked grate reminds me of a movie called The Wiz, where Dorothy and her entourage encountered this strange puppeteer. Really creepy. Really creepy little scene that. The columns tore themselves from the foundations and were attacking one of them. I forget who it was that they went after. I haven't watched The Wiz in a long time. The trick to stop all eating These something place of something should not had more than and a minute now. Imagine they altered. I can't read that at all, unfortunately. Oh, I didn't real. Oh, diet. It's diet. The trick to stop all eating. I thought it said die. The trick to stop all eating. Both are problem. I mean, diet doesn't stop all you from eating. It helps you to eat less, perhaps, or eat better foods, wiser choices. But dying will stop you from eating. Lose it. Lose pounds fast. Coming October 2017. Omens comic. The Rise of Spooks. Oh, I like the armor she's wearing. More weight loss stuff. Oh, running in terror from horrors will actually probably, might lose a pound or two down here. Can we go? Okay, we can go in there. Should we go in there? I feel like we should explore every place else first. We'll go here first. Locked! Alright, good to know. Do we have a map, by the way? I have no map. Or I have no map, no option to bring up a map. Take the escalator, of course. Very slow escalator. So take your time to look around at the amazing subway. Cork! Cork! Not only did Cork trick us to approaching him earlier, and then we dropped down a pit or something to the angel statue, but now he's taunting us by going off with some strange ghost zombie creature. Doesn't that just figure? You think you know someone, and then next day they just betray you like that. Oh! Well, I wish I hadn't seen that. Hello. That's a really good-looking piece of graffiti. You're not going to do anything, are you? There's a key. All of my gamer instincts tell me you pop out of the wall or something when I take this key. And we have to run up stairs. Okay. We're also not allowed off the landing. That's a pretty creepy looking piece of graffiti. I like it. Good job. I wanna be your noise Burton. Just call my name. Oh! There's not a whole lot in this little room. What have we got? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, what were we I thought we were examining the, this. I guess we're examining the calendar? Yeah, we're examining the calendar. What does the calendar say? 7-2-U? I'm American, so that reads July 2nd. And it's a spring or summer picture there, which would mean it's probably, that is probably the date, the month day. Even though we don't know what year it is. What is this? Open the station. Sure. Well, that was easy. Alright. I guess we were a station operator before. Now I'm even more worried about what's going to happen. That was a little easy. We came from that way. That did not open up. We can't go there. I guess we're going back down the escalator. We'll go a little faster this time. How great would that be if I turn to the left and that thing is right there looking at me? I don't need moon pies that badly to face public property. Does it matter which one we get in, do you think? Let's get in the middle one. Oh, there's no jumping, Tim. Spacebar is whistle. Oh, okay. It was a loading screen of some sort. So I guess we're going after the dog, even though we don't know what stop the dog got off on. I've been on several trains in my life. Oh, hello, I can't see inside. Who's conducting the train? Sorry, didn't mean to disturb you. Carry on with what you're doing. Oh, it got dark really quick. I don't want to go. I just want to... I don't want to go. I just want to stay on this train. I want to stay in the dark where no one can see me. How do I stop reading, please? Okay. Unfortunately, I need the light so I can see. Like, I don't know about you, viewer. This is probably pretty boring. Oh, we can see enough. And we have to go this way. Right? I'm not allowed off the train. We're not at a station, so the walls are right next to the subway. Oh! Or we can just get out. We're not allowed that way. We should probably run. If that train turns back on, we will get run over. I don't feel like we're going to be able to press ourselves up against the wall very easily. Oh no. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. Oh! We have a tape for this, don't we? Lost tape number 1. The Pound. It's a dog head on 3 spider-like legs. Oh, they be experimenting on all sorts of creatures, right? In vivo means to, what does it mean? It's not the same as in vitro. It's like when you're experimenting, experimenting is the wrong term necessarily, but I'll use it, on a living organism by giving them something and then seeing what the results are. But in their entirety, as opposed to like taking out an organ and experimenting with it alone. So maybe they're going to do some experiments on cork. The weather was in cahoots with the people who experiment down here. Bolt cutters picked up. Can we look at those? I have no inventory here in the video. The tape. Wait, this is a cassette tape. This is a VHS tape. I guess we're watching what someone is describing on the VHS. I don't know where we're bringing you, dog, unfortunately. Well, I regret doing that. Now what do we do? I want to make a decision. I want control back in my life. I want to matter. Everyone just makes choices for me. Maybe I'll find some place where I can be happy. Someplace dark without people to remind me how ugly I am. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Are we reading about some monster we're gonna see down here? Similar to how we were reading about the other guy before he jumped us? We do have a door. Guess we should try the door before we go upstairs. A lab of some sort, I'm guessing, based on the wiring alone, which reminds me of Resident Evil. That looks like 2 people standing by each other. But I think that's not the case. I think it's just a random type of mark. Oh! Okay. We can save the game again. And that time there actually is a door. Oh no. They're giving us ordnance. Damaged handgun. What is this? Oh, this for the sledgehammer? A wet sledgehammer I found in the sewers. It looks old, but it's holding up well. Damaged handgun. A damaged handgun. I wonder what it was doing down here. Yeah, might as well at least put the magazine in. It's an old game called Midnight. I can't make out. Is that a place? Is that supposed to be like a PlayStation symbol on it? I think it is. We can't search any of the lockers. Can we take the map? We can. Press M to check the map. Construction, maintenance map. Outdated. See new construction plans. Oh, and I see the glowing red symbol down over there on the lower right hand side. C. Oh, I thought that said CB. I think it's an image of some sort of cassette or something there. This is the only save room I see it around also. The S near us. This whole station is just broken. Lines run backwards, access panels are hard to get to, and sometimes the power just cuts. Since this is considered a bad part of town, the funding for the station was minimal, and most of the construction was done by local residents. Wow! To top it off, the last maintenance guy messed up everything. He told me when he left to keep every light on, and to either redirect or send off any trains that arrived. I made several attempts to fix the electrical problems, but it's so bad I don't think I'm getting anywhere. So I'm leaving. The shop isn't worth the hassle anymore. Uh-oh. We could have brownouts down here. Some very old Sunshine Donuts. Something... Oh, they reboot the whole system. No, I'm not going to fix it now. Oh, I can read it from here. If the power goes out on the tracks, you have to reboot the whole system. In order to do that, go to each section and turn off the breaker boxes. Then come back here and restart the system. I've barely been able to keep the power on, so that's about all the advice besides quitting I can give. Oh! So those must be the breaker boxes. Those, the red glowing I see there. It's not red glowing. The small red square that's in the room we're in. Can I just leave this one here then? We'll come back and flip this breaker later. We have to come back here anyway, so. Guess we'll save the game. It looks like we can save multiple times. Since this showed back up when I reloaded the game. So, I wonder if you get a score based on the amount of times you save the game. I'm guessing you probably do. We want to keep playing? Do we have time? Let's play a little longer. We'll flip 2 boxes. And we'll call the session then. If I can make it back here to save the game again. I'm going to get the impression that things will get... Or I'm getting the impression things are about to get more dangerous very soon. With us not having a weapon. Well, we had a weapon to begin with, but not to begin with. We'll pick one shortly thereafter. Since now we have a pistol. Oh, that's bad. This does not look like a good gate to me. I said we'll flip 2 breakers, so let's do the right one first. You know, is it just me, or is the art getting very, what's the word I'm looking for, avant-garde these days? I just don't like it very much. I mean, I'm sure the person was paid lots of money for this, and there's some people that like it, but it's just not my cup of tea. I fail to see what the artist was trying to express in these paintings. Besides, nothing. That looks like a face, doesn't it? That is a face. That's a good. Never mind. I wish all the art looked like those paintings and not like that. Yeah, I changed my mind. Should we? I didn't see any hostiles walking around out here. which means we're going to take a peek. See if there's anything on. Oh, okay. There's nothing. I see nothing glowing. Thankfully, we do have adventurers' senses. Up ahead, second entrance to the right. Oh, all right. We need a key for that door. It's daylight outside now. We're still stuck down here. I have a hunch no one's we don't hear any cars or anything like that outside either, so it must be a really quiet neighborhood we live in. Okay, so we can't go that way through the little doors. Brushes? Lockpicks. Do we know how to lockpick? I mean, I guess we do. A few books about customer service. Who would be down here buying things? Where do you buy things from? Oh, I guess this was a shop of some sort at some point. How do the lockpicks work? The key ring. Oh, that's a key ring. 2 sets of lockpicks with a pick and turner. They look very brittle. I'm guessing that lets us open locks without the key? So we can't go out this way, so I guess we're going back the other way then. I guess we'll flip just one breaker, assuming we're able to make it to the other one without dying. So I can't see this whole map, viewer. I cannot see. I know. I mean, you can't. You see the same thing I see. I'm pretty sure. So in the next episode, I'll see what's going on with that. I have a super high resolution on this monitor, and I'm not playing it. And I'm playing what's I'm looking for? I can't think of it. It's a 3440 by 1080. Sorry, by 3440 by 1400 something. So that's what's probably causing that problem. Looks like they bought mass-produced art. Whisper, that's a good name for a dog. Whisper. Where am I? Oh, the doors don't match with what I'm looking at, do they? There should be a door right here. But there isn't. And there's no other door on this. Oh, okay, so we have one door on this side. And this door here, which looks pushed out to me as if something wanted to get out. We'll go in there later. I'm a dude. We'll go to the men's bathroom. That looks like a magazine for our weapon. We cast no reflections, so we must be part vampire. Ruger ammo picked up. It is to this gun. We can, thankfully... Oh, we can search a stall. I'm going to regret this. We're going to search every one. Might be a key in here we need. Okay. Pretty nasty. But it is a public bathroom. Though, well, that's not necessarily fair. I have not been to a bad public restroom in a while. We can hide. What does that say? Subject to enforce. I'm sure that's just random graffiti. Oh no. I don't know what to do. I'm not happy. I'm so ugly. Everyone treats me like I'm not even real. They're so pretty and perfect, and they all have friends. But I'm just here. You have impeccable writing. Like, your print is very good. Unless you really like using a typewriter. A baby changer. Not really a ladies' bathroom. There's no sanitary disposals there for, you know. Guess you're not supposed to flush that stuff down the toilet. Are we going in here, Tim? I don't want to. Let's come back for that door. There are lots of doors that are not on the map. Just want to take a quick peek down here really fast and see if there's anything on the other side of this bench. No, nothing. So we have the vaguest idea of... Well, we have the layout of the hallways, apparently, but not where all the rooms are located. That's a door? Broken. Yeah, it definitely looks broken. We would need a handle of some sort to get in there. Oh no. Oh no. Do they all like burst open? At a certain point, I wonder? When we flip the breaker? Is that what's gonna happen? And what are the odds of that happening? Like, non-existent, right? Non-existent. That's not going to happen. We don't need to worry. If we have to read about more how ugly you are, I'm going to be rather upset, sir, or ma'am. It was a slow day when it happened. Only 2 trains ever stopped here, and I didn't see her until it was too late. I heard her sobbing as she walked down the tracks. I wanted to run and save her, but I could hear the train. I just waited and listened. She must have regretted it the last moment because I heard her scream. I can't stop her. She passes through the walls. All I can do is wait and listen. Oh, so we're reading notes from a girl, I guess, who came down here and killed herself, or had thought about doing so, or did so accidentally. And now we're about to meet her. Ooh. That wasn't passing through the walls, that was appearing right in front of us! Oh, there was nothing in that one room. They're not going back for it. And it's not that bad of a run, to be honest. But now we're gonna hope that we don't have to go back there. All right, viewer, that's probably enough. Read? What is it? Wait, what can we read? He's so nice. I feel like I matter again. He made me feel real. He tells me that I matter. He doesn't think I'm so ugly. I don't see any life meter to, like, around, so I'm guessing we have regenerating life or something of the sort. Alright, we're going to save the game again, viewer, and then we're going to call it quits for this, and when we come back, well, I guess we're actually going to get going with where the monsters are down here. So thank you all for watching. Hope it was entertaining. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.